2621 is one of them. This is a very wearable take on the sort of draped skirt, draped bodice ideal. So very pretty, very soft, very relaxed, and a little bit less sexy. So kind of like quite casual. So if everybody wants to just, like not be striking a pose the whole time, it's really good. Lovely low back, low armholes, really nice. Very wearable, very easy to like throw on and look effortless. The 2632. Genetically, this dress is a direct descendant of 166. It's high necked, and actually we haven't had a solid boat neck for some time now that looks like this. It's a really good shaped dress. It's got the deep cummerbund waistband, which they innovated about sort of 5-6 years ago, which looks fantastic. So oddly, it's a style of dress that looks really good on someone either really petite or really tall. No idea why that is. Really great backless, really backless, but without losing waist definition because of that deep cummerbund. So that I think is going to be really beloved by like bush classicists, basically. Now, this is a very interesting dress, 2647. Okay, again, a bit adjacent to the 166 dress, so very JP. It's got that kind of Upper East Side princess kind of vibe I like, so kind of posh Charlotte, kind of Sex and the City kind of thing. But the most interesting thing about this particular sample is I've been working on the quiet of Jesus Peiro over the last 6 months to try and get them to take bust shaping out of dresses. And I put it to them, my kind of brief was like, can you imagine that bust cups don't exist, that they're not available, you can't use them, and we're not augmenting somebody's chest with some padding. And I was like, what is really problematic for fitting is if you overshape those bust seams to start with, you've only got the option really of putting bust cups in there. And I have found increasingly people with naturally smaller boobs don't want them made look bigger. They don't want them to be filled out. They don't want them augmented. They want that natural shape that they are. They don't feel comfortable any other way. So we've gone through several iterations to get this right, and we've now got a very unshaped, gentle bust seam on there that wouldn't need a bust cup. I mean, you still got the option if you wanted to have, again, this is like part of the understanding of a bride. You've got to find out what their particular relationship is with their body, and specifically what relationship is with the boobs. So basically, we've now got a sort of pattern reference we can go to and say, would you prefer to have this more shaped bust, which might need a bust cup put into it, or would you rather go natural to your own body shape? So I'm actually really excited that this particular dress has been done specifically for us with the less shaping. What I'm trying to do really is for each bride is to honour how they want to present. And if they want to present in a way that's more neutral, or they want to present more natural, or they want to kind of like give themselves a little boost, whatever gives people that confidence to be the centre of attention is what I'm going to do. But it's just great to be able to demonstrate it. So that's quite exciting, I think, in my world. That represents, that is almost like reinventing the wheel. I'm going to have to say this, like 2666, because 2666 is a bit like, yeah, the beast. Not getting too like metal about it. It's the least metal looking dress ever as well. So this is a really beautiful silk brocade. It's got lovely draping on it. It's very, well, this actually, I would say, if we were going to do contemporary Disney, but based on 1950s couture and the kind of ripping up of the ration book and being more indulgent with fabrics and being very kind of Dior new look, then I would say that this was a direct descendant of that vibe, basically. It's beautiful. We've had, of course, our own version of this done because eagle-eyed people might notice that it has faux buttons on the back. Well, not faux buttons. It's got big buttons on the back that don't do up. And that for me is like I'm sorry, why is there a row of buttons next to a zip? Literally, it is such a giant ick for me. I was like, I just can't have that. Unless you can make me big button loops, we're having regular buttons and loops that actually do up and undo. So that's what we've got.